It has been a long time since we picked up the camera.
We're Kara and Nate, and for the past 4 years, we've been traveling the world full-time, pursuing our goal of visiting 100 countries. Back in December, we stepped foot in our 100th country of Fiji, and now that our goal is complete...
The truth is, we don't really know. We know what our next trip is going to be, the one that we're starting right now, but beyond that...
I just took care of the men.
God, it smells like dog food. It's really hard to skip with a bag and backpack. This is the first vlog that we're filming since releasing our documentary, so we know that the big question is what happens next. And if we're being honest, we don't have an exact answer for you, but we're gonna do our best to explain our thoughts on the future in this video. And if you watched our documentary, you might have caught a little hint at the end.
Honestly, at the beginning of last year, we thought we were going to be ready to slow down in 2020. We figured we'd get a home base in Nashville and spend a little less time on the road.
But we are definitely not burnt out like we thought we might be, and we are not craving a more stationary life here in Nashville. We love our life on the road, and we are so excited to continue traveling and making videos.
With that said, we don't know exactly what that's going to look like in the long run.
2-hour flight to Dallas. Feels good to be back on the plane. Feels like home. We belong here. And we have TVs on this super short flight.
Compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight. And thank you for choosing American Airlines.
That was a bumpy ride, but we made it to Dallas. So for the last 4 years, we've had this 100 country goal that's defined our channel, and we've personally really enjoyed having that thing that we're aiming for. And now that we've achieved that goal, we're still trying to figure out what that next goal or direction is for our channel.
We had hoped to have this next direction figured out by the time we reached 100 countries, so that way we could just roll straight into whatever comes next. But we've been running at 110%, trying to reach 100 countries before 2020. Then there was planning the party for 750 people in Nashville, which, if you think about it, is 4 times bigger than our wedding that took us a year to plan, and we gave ourselves a month to plan that party. Then there was a documentary. Essentially, all of our brain space has been used up, and we just haven't had time to figure this out yet, and we don't want to rush into anything.
It's gonna take us some time to figure out what the next chapter is, but in the meantime, we are going to continue traveling and sharing the world with you, just like we have from the very beginning. Starting with a place that has been at the top of Nate's bucket list for the last 2 years.
I'll give you a few hints. First, we packed way more than usual to go to this destination. Second, what was number 2? Oh yeah, it's not technically a country. And third, you can only visit this place between October and March. There's actually one more clue that I don't think was intentional, but let's just say she's gonna blend in. So I intentionally filmed a lot of planes so you had time to guess. From here, we fly to Buenos Aires, where we'll make our way down to the tip of South America, where we'll board a boat that will take us to Antarctica. This is something I never thought we would have the opportunity to do.
Same.
And I could not be more excited to be checking off our 7th continent.
What a good way to kick off 2020. I'm a little nervous, but so excited. We're going to Antarctica.
This is the most excited I've been for something in a very long time.
Antarctica.
Our 7th continent. 7.
7.
All of them.
The blessing.
But we still have a very, very long travel. I was gonna say travel day, but it's gonna take a long time to get there.
Which we're not sad about.
It's gonna be great.
I feel like I act like, oh, long travel day, but then I'm like, When's our flight leave? How long is it? How many lounges do we get to go to?
This is gonna be our first time being back. This is gonna be our first time being back in South America since 2017.
That's so true.
We don't have a lot of time there, but we are starting 2017 off in South America, going to Argentina.
Here we go. And now we have 10.5 hours to Buenos Aires.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome you aboard American Airlines Flight 9977 to Buenos Aires, Argentina. As you can see, we're expecting a fairly full flight, so we ask for your cooperation in regards.
We had lots of space to ourselves last night.
Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved.
We made it to Buenos Aires. We had a 24-hour layover here in Buenos Aires, so after we landed, we jumped in a taxi and headed into the city.
We had lunch at a churipán place that we discovered back when we were here in 2017.
21.
Kara couldn't wait on the camera to take her first bite.
Bone is good too. It wasn't as good as the last one.
It's gone downhill.
I think the original guys were better.
It's like so good.
And then we went to a tango dinner show for an early Valentine's Day date. Which, the show itself was great, but it was also special because last time we were here, that was something we wanted to do, but we couldn't really afford. So we were grateful to have the opportunity to be back here and be able to do it this time.
It was so special. We just boarded our last flight of this journey to the southernmost city in the world.
Les solicitamos permanecer sentados con el cinturón de seguridad abrochado mientras se encuentra encendido el cartel indicador. Trabar las mesas rebatibles y colocar en posición vertical el respaldo del asiento. Don't forget to take your personal belongings with you. Don't smoke until you are inside the agenda. Aerolíneas Argentinas, Captain Rivas Cruz, I look forward to seeing your personal.
3 hours later, we've made it to Ushuaia. So pretty and windy. Woo!
I thought I saw it during there. Alright, you just push.
This is our home for the next 2 nights. We're gonna end this video here so I can edit it so we can post it because our ship leaves for Antarctica the day after tomorrow.
It's gonna be an incredible trip. The only bad thing is we're pretty much gonna be disconnected for the next 2 weeks. And you might not hear anything from us.
We are gonna try so hard to update you on Instagram stories. I think that's the only way that we maybe will be able to
We're
share
definitely
our
not
trip.
uploading a video.
I don't think it's gonna happen. It's gonna be so hard, but I'm gonna try really hard. So follow us on Instagram and maybe you'll see some Antarctic adventures.
Also, our posting schedule is gonna be a little weird now and into the foreseeable future because of the Antarctica trip, and it just might be a little off as we're trying to figure out what that next chapter is. So if you wanna make sure that you don't miss a video, you can click the little bell icon and then YouTube will send you a notification anytime we post a new video.
Not that we were ever very consistent with our posting schedule anyways, but
We shot for every 3 days there for like the last year. So anyway, So our ship gets back the very last day of February. Maybe Kara will have some time to edit while we're on the ship, so you could potentially expect a video.
I mean, it is Antarctica, so no promises.
Early March.
But I'm gonna try to have something edited when we get off the ship.
We'll see you again in early March.
Here we go!
I'm not sure what I'm more excited about right now. I don't know if I'm more excited about the experience itself or just being able to say I've been to all 7 continents. I mean, I know which one I should be more excited for, but still.
Yeah, I just never thought it was gonna be possible.
We're
We
very
brush up
excited
on
if
our
you can't
Spanish.
tell.
See.
Okay.
Mojo. Adios.
Was this intentional? Was this camouflage on purpose?
No, I just felt like this was the sweater to wear today. We had a 24-hour
I think I had some Snickers left right there. Early Valentine's Day. Date.